Are you trying to find the best coffee machine? Well, in this video, I'm going to be reviewing the Breville Barista Pro coffee machine. So for your convenience, I included the link to the product in my description below, so don't forget to check that out. I think it's going to be helpful to you if you're looking for a coffee machine, or maybe you have this exact coffee machine, but you don't know exactly how to use it. I'm going to talk about the features. I'm going to be doing like a review of it. I've been wanting to do it for a while now, so I'm super excited because I love coffee and I love my machine. So I'm going to talk about it, show you guys how I make my coffee, and yeah, let's get straight to it. First, I'm going to go over all the things that this machine includes. First of all, it comes with a pitcher to froth your milk. It comes with this thing, I forgot what it's called. It comes with a tamper so that you can tamper your coffee down, and then it holds in right there. So here you have 4 filters that are included. There's a double and a single shot. And then also you have another pair of a double and a single shot. You have all the different filters that you can put your espresso in. There's a pair for the coffee beans that you're gonna buy that are pre-ground. So the backs of them look a little bit different than the other one. Or there's the 2 that look like this with the back, and that's for coffee that you're gonna grind right here, that's built into the machine. We always use coffee beans, whole coffee beans that we grind in this machine. When they're grinded right here with the machine, you just get the best flavor. So I would highly recommend just buying whole beans and let the machine grind them for you. Also, you have a razor, which you would use when you put your ground coffee in here. You would just kind of go like this and get the excess coffee off. Basically, you would just put it in like this and then there's all that excess coffee, see? Way too much. I put too much in here, so get rid of that. So for beginners, it's a good idea to use the razor because you don't know how much coffee you need in here. But because I figured out the exact amount of coffee that I need in here, I don't use this because I have dialed in my coffee, which that needs to be a completely separate video. I hope that made sense. We have this little rubber thing, and what it's for is when your machine says the word flush on it, you're gonna see it on the LED screen right here. When it says flush, you use this thing, and then it comes with a couple tablets. You will put the tablet right in here. You're gonna use this with the portafilter. You're gonna put it in like this. And then the tablets that you're gonna see that come with the machine when you buy it, there's a couple tablets. You're gonna put one tablet right in the center here. And then as you put it in here, you lock it in. When you lock it in, you're gonna go on the screen on the dial in the menu area. You're gonna find the word flush. You're gonna click on it. And then when one of these lights up, you're just gonna push it and let the machine do its job. So you're just gonna hear a lot of sounds, and then water's gonna fill up in here, which you're gonna have to dump this later. And just you let it do its thing. So that's what that rubber thing is for. When you put in this rubber thing, you need to switch out this filter into the single shot because it's gonna fit in perfectly. So you would just switch these out. The one thing I should mention, I don't know if all machines are like this, but mine was like this, where I couldn't really take it out with my hands. They're in really strong. It's just really snug in there. So, excuse me, you're messing me up. So what I use is like a knife or something kind of sharp. I just kind of like lift it. And so when you see a little bit of a lift, you can pull it out. Switch it out to this one. And then you put the rubber thing in here. You put the tablet in the middle, in there. All right, so the cool thing that this machine includes, in my opinion, the coolest thing, is this grinder, because when your coffee beans are ground right before you're gonna extract the espresso, it just has the freshest flavor. So if the beans were roasted properly, if you have the good beans, then it being freshly grinded right here is just makes the coffee so good. Okay, all right, so quickly just gonna go over all the buttons. Over here you have the power button, obviously, and then you have menu, and then you have the grind amount. So this you would switch to the amount of coffee that comes out of here. And then also when you push it, it changes from single to double. This is single or double for the shot. That's when the coffee is being extracted into espresso. And then on this side, you have the steam wand and then the switch for the steam. So just this way, or you would turn it this way for hot water. On this side, you have the dial to change the size of your grind. So you have coarse or fine. And honestly, just a little tiny bitest of movement is gonna make a huge difference. So look, when I change it, you're gonna see it. You're gonna see this number change. So when I'm going up, see how it's changing? 4, 5, 6, 7. If you are trying to figure out the perfect size amount, and the way you know is how the coffee is coming out. You don't want it to come out too quickly, but you don't want it to be dripping either. So you want it to come out almost like warm honey. So it's coming out really, really slow. You want to figure that out by using this. Sometimes just making the slightest movement will make a huge difference. So something I love about this is this tray. It pulls out, and then you have this extra storage space which you can use to keep your filters, and that's what I use mine for. Another thing to really consider, this tray here, it gets kind of nasty in there every now and then, so you want to clean it out, and this is how it just comes apart like in 3 pieces. So you have 1, 2, and then 3, and I just washed it, so it has some water in there. But you definitely want to wash this every now and then, because if you don't, all of this is going to get super slimy and disgusting, so please don't let that happen. So once this tray starts to fill up with water, this will just pop up, and then you definitely just want to take it out and dump the water out. You can put it back. Are you finding this video helpful or valuable at all yet? If you are, give it a thumbs up and let me know in the comments, what coffee machine are you using right now, or do you even have one? All right guys, let's make some coffee. I'm gonna make a latte for myself so you guys can watch kind of how I do it. If you're about to steam some milk, you want to make sure the milk is very cold. Sometimes I even run this thing under cold water just to make it cold, because you want to give it some time to create that beautiful foam before it gets too hot. I use oat milk, and you can use whatever milk you want, but I'm dairy free, so that's what I'm going to use. But something to consider is that the creamier the milk you have, the better foam you will have. So if you use like whole milk, you're going to have some beautiful foam, but this works too. Oh yeah, and I'm adding just a little bit of a hazelnut flavor to it. All right, so I'm going to just push on this one time, and the coffee, it's going to come out automatically on its own, so I don't have to hold it. So just one time. You can do whatever you want, but I always put a towel or something underneath, because I don't want to ruin these things when I am tampering my coffee. All right, so now that I have my coffee, it is ready to go. It is tampered. I'm gonna set that aside for now, and then I'm going to steam my milk. Before I steam my milk, I'm gonna turn on the steamer so that it just warms up a quick second, because it's gonna dispense a little bit of water from the bottom here. I'm just going to, warm it up. And then we just turn it off by clicking that. Always wipe your wand right after steaming your milk, because it dries up super quick. I don't understand people that leave the wand with milk around it. I just think that's super gross. And then I'm gonna let out a little bit of steam just to clean the inside from the milk. That's good. Check out my milk. That is beautiful foam, honestly, guys. Now that our milk is ready, we're gonna use this cup, and first we're gonna preheat it. So you want the cup to be warm before you put your shot in there, because it just makes it taste good. All right, and we're doing 1 shot, so just... So now that I have my espresso and my milk, just put them together 1 to 1. And there you have it. Personally, if I was going to rate this machine, I would give it a 5-star. I hope that this video was helpful to you guys. Please let me know in the comments if there was something that you wish I covered. Let me know if this was valuable to you. If it was valuable, please give it a like. If you have not subscribed to my channel, consider subscribing. Recently, I did a really cool interview with someone that I really admire. He's a full-time missionary. So check out my latest video. You will see it down below. I hope you have a beautiful, wonderful, amazing day.